Here we are looking at two very good IEMs in the dollar 300 price range. Okay, there is a bit of gap between these two IEMs. This one is currently priced at $220, while this one is retailing at $330. So there is a big price gap. But in this video, I'll tell you if you should pick the S12 over the Dunu Falcon Ultra. Falcon Ultra is a precision and accuracy minded IM. It doesn't try to be very musical or anything like that. And if we talk about signature, this is very, very accuracy and transparency and clarity oriented IM, while the S15 is different. It is not very flavored or anything like that. And if we look at the fit and finish and everything, both are very good. There was someone who complained about the fit of Falcon Ultra because it is not semi-custom or anything like that, and maybe these ridges can feel slightly uncomfortable, but I do not see much issues with the fit. This is not big either, and if we compare the sizes, you guys will see that S15 is a bit on the bigger side. I will not say that it is not. You guys will see S15 is fairly on the bigger side. No doubts about that. S15 and Falcon Ultra. Falcon Ultra is fairly smaller, and in the depth too, both are very similar, and thickness is similar too. This one has a smaller shell though. Falcon Ultra has a smaller shell, but the lighter one is the S15 because of its acrylic shell, while the Falcon Ultra uses metal and can feel slightly heavier. If I have to rate the cables, I'll say the S15 has a better cable than the Falcon Ultra. Falcon Ultra is not bad, but this one is, as you guys can see, this one is slightly less supple. Okay, there is a bit of memory and it holds shape. It doesn't like to be in a variety of shapes. Okay, you guys can see there is some memory issue here, and if we do the same with the the Shuoer cable, this one is holding shape, but you guys can see that it is not misbehaving, while this one is kind of misbehaving. This is a bit more well mannered cable, while this one is not that well mannered. And if we start with the sound quality, as I said, this one is a bit more precision and accuracy oriented IM, transparency and clarity oriented IM. The S15 is not that serious about details, and that is what makes it different from the S12 and S12 Pro. If we start with the S15, bass is a bit more dynamic than the Falcon Ultra. Falcon Ultra is slightly less dynamic. With the S15 we get a bit more control, and the technical abilities, the layered delivery and stuff are better with this one. This is a bit more cleaner with the bass, while this one is a bit more punchy, focused, and can feel slightly less resolving in the bass range. The DD here is a bit more on the heavier side at times too. Can be slightly heavier. So no issues with both. This one is slightly more bigger with the impact area too, while this one is more focused. We get good mid bass body with this one, very good punch. It has a bit more weight in the center, but notes not fade around it. Okay, that is a good thing. The periphery of the note is not lacking resolution or anything like that, so that is a great thing in my opinion. It is very good when it comes to technicality. Area of impact, as I said, is a bit on the bigger side, and decay is paced appropriately. And with the Falcon Ultra, we are slightly heavier with the bass. Sub bass is not deeper than the S15. S15 has slightly better sub bass presence, while this one is a bit more mid bassy. Okay, mid bass is a bit more fuller and heavier. Impact is decent. I like the impact, but there is slightly feel like there is a slight lack of definition, and the outer part are well defined. No issues with that. At times, as I said, it can be heavier, and decay is good. I will not complain or anything like that. But if we talk about dynamics, if we talk about dynamic abilities, the S15 is better than the Falcon Ultra. Dynamically, it can hit higher upper bass notes cleanly, more cleanly than the Falcon Ultra. Falcon Ultra is very good, but this one is slightly better. And if we talk about mid range on the Falcon Ultra is exhibiting its supremacy, to be precise. Very good clarity, technicality and details. But the issue with the Falcon Ultra is that it can be a bit more clinical. Okay, it can sound a bit more aggressive with the transparency and energy, and with that it kind of feels more lean. At times it can feel slightly lean and a bit aggressive. Okay, attacking, transparency oriented. It does not lack energy. Okay, it does not lack energy. So that is the thing. The vocals are slightly less full bodied, similarly textured when compared to the S15, but slightly less full bodied. There is a bit of less throatiness. Uh, Female vocals are fairly accurate, but the male vocals are not that throaty. They could have been a bit more full bodied, but that is okay. And they have very good finishing definition and energy, which is fantastic. The clarity and stuff are outstanding. No issues with that. The texture, though, is slightly better with the S15. Sounds a bit more cohesive too. The S15 is a bit more cohesive and slightly less energetic, slightly more forgiving. It kind of is a bit less aggressive with the presentation, less bitey, and clarity is no issues. But since this one has a bit more transparency and energy, it can feel a bit more cleaner. And one thing that sets these two apart is the back and foreground isolation. Okay, the contrast between back and foreground is much superior with the Falcon Ultra. It is just more cleaner, more clarity oriented than the S15. S15 is not lacking with the contrast, but this one is tighter with the note. The notes are more precise and feels a lot more resolving. Falcon Ultra is very resolving, while this one is slightly more musically tuned. And if we talk about the treble is another region where the Falcon Ultra exhibits its technical ability. It is cleaner, clearer, uh, has a bit more air between instruments, and simply superb. The nothing you can ask for at this price range. Very good extension, layering and separation are high quality and a bit better than the S15. S15 is not bad, but it is okay compared to the Falcon Ultra. Falcon's uh, technical ability is superior, yet this is not lacking attack or transparency or detail. Nothing is missing, so that is perfectly fine. It is actually good till the lower and mid treble region, but at the upper treble region we are we are experiencing a bit of lack of energy. Okay, it's not like it is lacking details or definition, but the energy is a bit on the lesser side. Air between instruments is good. Energy up top is not very aggressive or anything like that. uh, definition and stuff, layering and separation are good too. No issues with that either. And if we talk about stage, when I started listening to this too, I thought S15 has a big stage, but the Dunu Falcon Ultra has a taller stage, and there is a bit of difference between these two. While this one is more rounded, this one is a bit more taller, and the clarity, the technical ability, the imaging is better on the Falcon Ultra. But the sonics, the movement of instruments is better, a bit more cohesive on the S15. S15 sounds a bit more involving, a bit more emotional, with its slightly slower decay and reverb. It is more pleasing, while this one is more accurate, very accurate. It has the technical edge, but is not very cohesive, while this one is. So this is my quick, not quick, it is not quick, it is 12 minutes. This is my in-depth comparison of Dunu Falcon Ultra vs Shuoer S15. So this is it, guys. Thank you for watching. Have a nice day. Enjoy.